This doll cursed me, so I had to draw him and his buddies. It was just a normal day at the Goodwill bins. I was doing my perusing, looking for silly little toys like this Steve, who had no limbs, poor guy. And while I was digging, I thought, hey, why don't I do a little art challenge where I only create an artwork using stuff I find at the bins? So I started collecting little art supplies. So while I'm minding my business, collecting Freddy Fazbear pins and loose crayons at the bottom of the bins, I run into these guys. Not to be TMI or anything, but the moment I stopped filming these guys, I had to shit so suddenly and so violently, I had to get the fuck out of there. The bathroom at this location was closed. Go to the Goodwill next door, bathroom's locked for whatever reason. I go to the Michaels across the street, no public restrooms, ended up in a Sheetz. Shit my brains out, came back, because I was like, I still want to do this art supply challenge. The dolls were gone, which was actually a little disappointing, because I kind of wanted to buy one, but, I had to get out of there. I found this big bag, mostly full of crayons, but I decided to stick with colored pencils because that's what I'd been finding loose most of this time. I thought I got Crayolas, but the curse continues. They're crazy art. I really thought they were Crayolas. I was so disappointed. I did end up finding this pack of Staedtler colored pencils right before I was about to leave, but I was like, you know what? No. The dolls cursed me to use these crazy arts, so I'm going to use these crazy arts to free myself of this curse. This ended up being the final haul. I got those Staedtlers, Freddy, this little frame, and then just some index cards, which I didn't talk about when I found them, but they'll be really important later. Got this canvas, and then all the little crazy arts, of course. Plus this organizer. I grabbed this canvas, but it's not really effective for using colored pencils, so this is where those index cards come in. These index cards are actually really cool. They're recipe cards that have been yellowed with time, and I have a theory that they belong to the same person who had the dolls, because it seems to be around the same era. After laying them all out and gluing them down, I practiced blending the colored pencils and doing my little sketch, and then I just kind of went for it. Started penciling in the red-headed girl first. I got too focused on that, so I was like, let me stop. Did the whole sketch overall, and then started doing the poopy baby, because this is the last clip I took, and I'm pretty sure he's the one that cursed me, So I had to make him look kind of greenish, constipated, I don't know. Because I ended up using random colors for just about every baby, I went in with blue and green to kind of add a layer of shading that was the same over all of them, just to get everything kind of on the same plane at least, tied with one color. My dog would like to join this voiceover to say that she likes the artwork. But I like it too. I think it turned out really well, and I hope they did the babies justice, so the curse is lifted, I hope. Here they all are. I think this baby in the front's my favorite, with the really green shading, and then this cute little baby with the cheeks, the red head, and of course, Mr. Poopy Pants himself, who did the cursing. I hope you did not forget about the Staedtler colored pencils, because I did this little babe with them and put it in the whale frame, Here's a little bonus.